category and the number, buddy.
Alright, give me title history for 200, Sip.
Title history for 200. Who was the Y2J was the first undisputed champ. Who was the last?
Who was the last undisputed champion? Who is Brock Lesnar?
That is correct.
Hey, someone want to keep score?
Just put those in piles in front of
Does he keep going until he's wrong? Like we're doing.
Listen, I had the rules and I had the rules all figured out, and then you guys want to make your own.
I should have control.
Right, you have control.
Title history for 300.
Title history is 300. Give me a second. I need to go to my other page.
So what you do is you answer the question. If you can't answer it, then it comes to me. Fair enough.
He'll sweep the whole board.
The record for the longest title reign in pro wrestling history?
Who is the fabulous Moolah?
He is correct. Zero.
Royal Rumble for 100, please.
Other way.
Mark.
Ask Christine to do it.
Who has won the most Royal Rumbles?
Who is Stone Cold Steve Austin?
That's correct.
He's going to sweep the board.
Oh, save that
I'm not even going to get a question.
Continue. You're making me switch papers. You're not making this easy now.
Sorry.
Title history for 400. What is the date Hulk Hogan won his first WWF title versus the Iron Sheik? What
It's
is the
January
exact
23, 1984.
This is for real.
Fucking weird.
Hey, Trebek, business
Remember what,
Yeah. How many seconds was the match? I actually feel like this match a lot, right?
Randoms for 100. Who did Fritz wrestle in his retirement match?
Fritz Von Erich. I told you I had to
Fritz
abbreviate
Von
it.
Erich in his retirement match.
His retirement match. Well, he had a match after his retirement match, so that's the answer you might be looking for.
I'll accept either.
I'm going to bring up the match of the first annual David Von Erich Parade of Champions in Irving, Texas, in May of 1984.
Oh my God!
It was a six-man tag team match. Fritz Von Erich teaming with sons Kevin and Mike against the Fabulous Freebirds.
All right.
I think your cherry's growing back.
Alright, okay. The next competition is a match. The next competition is a match. With you guys wrestling.
Can you teach
Oh,
me?
he doesn't want any of that. He's like, nah, I'm good.
Can you teach me?
You remember this was the guy in the front row with four instruments?
Royal Rumble for 200. That's what I
You are no Alex Trebek, sir.
No, not Snooty though.
Scared me.
Who has the longest time in the Royal Rumble?
Who is Rey Mysterio?
Correct.
That was also
In
on
2006.
It's also on WWE.com/Royal Rumble Facts. Shut your mouth.
Copyright 2006 WWE.
Glenn Jacobs.
You're not getting a turn.
Who is Kane?
Correct.
way too many.
That's why it's a $100 question, jerk. Shut your mouth. I didn't see you guys making up questions.
Actually, I did. John Hennig.
Hennigan.
Hennigan. Who is John Morrison?
Correct. Nick Nemeth.
Who is Dolph Ziggler?
Sorry, my pronunciation was not bad.
You're going to get the answer to a question.
Title history. Jimmy, go have a cigarette. Jimmy, the last ECW champion. Who was?
Is Ezekiel Jackson.
Sorry. Hold on. That's
New
ECW, not WWE ECW.
Who is Rhino?
There you go.
Correct.
This is all ECW, true ECW.
Lives on Wikipedia.
That's fine.
He lives on WikiLeakypedia. Suck on my balls.
I asked you, Jimmy.
Let him get all cocky. Either way, 700 points.
Sweep the category. Sweep the category. The only person to hold a tag team title with Hogan.
Who is Edge?
Right.
Oh, why wasn't it Christian today?
I knew that.
Random for 200.
You just get one wrong, so we can get it. No. I want to keep going.
Randoms 200. Who was the first to appear on Raw and Nitro in the same night?
Who is Rick Rude?
Correct.
Wow.
I knew that.
She tell me?
I never knew that.
I should have just went and laid down. I can't.
You can go there on if you want.
No, go ahead.
Oh, snap.
I'm gonna wait.
He's staying away from Mid-Atlantic, though. It might be a saving grace there.
Atlantic for 100.
I'm good at it.
Who was the first Mid-Atlantic champ?
Just want to stay away from it. Oh, I got him. Call my bluff, did you? That I do not know.
First Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion?
Yeah, sure.
No, not hey. You're the one who came up with the questions. First Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion.
Wrote it down how it was written online.
First Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion.
I won't pretend. I don't know Mid-Atlantic for shit.
Shut the fuck up. Big-chested fucking whore.
Oh!
What? Say something to me.
Don't
I'll slap
talk
the
to
taste
Eric
out of
that
you.
way. His chest is really not that big.
The first ever Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion. I'm gonna say the assassin Jody Hamilton.
Wrong.
Oh.
Jerry Briscoe.
This should be a toss-up.
That was
He's
actually
supposed to
Did you lose points for that? While we're on the subject
Yeah,
of big
he
chests, I'd like
does.
to give a special shout out to The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, former sufferer of gynecomastia.
Who picks the category? They both got it.
Should we toss-up? No, he stayed. I didn't get tossed.
Go ahead. Royal Rumble. Who has the shortest time in the Royal Rumble?
Who is Santini?
Yes, I knew it. I knew it. Woo.
WWE real names for 400.
Darren Matthews.
Who is William Regal?
Correct.
Real names for 500.
Alvin Burke.
Next challenge is a wrestling match.
Alvin Burke. Who is the Pope?
I want to see this.
Wrong.
No. Is it? Who is it?
Now he gets a chance to see him.
Alvin Burke. Come on, fucking Alvin Burke. The chipmunk. Alvin Burke. I have no fucking idea.
MVP.
Oh.
Now you know why you went by Alvin.
Terrible name.
And he's a gang member.
Homer.
Now you know why you joined the gang, so you can Royal Rumble for 400, please.
One in your pocket. Top pocket. Jacket.
Who has the most Royal Rumble eliminations?
Most Royal Rumble eliminations in a single match or altogether?
that would be in a single Royal Rumble.
A single Royal Rumble who is Kane.
Correct.
That's too Sean.
Everybody knew that.
That's Sean.
Great. This is bullshit.
Now pick an easy.
Who was the guest ring announcer for WrestleMania 7?
Oh my god.
Who was Alex Trebek? It is Alex Trebek. He's still alive, right?
What the? How do you pull that up, dude? I don't get that.
Has anybody ever watched WrestleMania 7?
Many times.
Carritzella. I smoked too much bud or something, man.
So you don't know most of
March
these?
24th,
I mean, I lack of fair amount. Stop it. Just stop it. Stop it.
It was Stars and Stripes.
Shut up. Stop it. Stop, smart bro.
Excellent introduction.
Alright, can you hear? Stop doing the French taker and you gotta go. Shut up.
Fuck you.
I will slap you.
Random.
I will slap you with a ting.
Alright. Who was the only set of brothers to hold both NWA and NWA Junior heavyweight titles between them?
Who are the Funk Brothers?
Wrong.
The Funk Brothers are the only brothers to ever have held the World Heavyweight Championship.
No.
Just saying.
Tag championship.
No. World. World.
No. The NAW.
NAW.
NWA and NWA Junior Heavyweight titles between them.
If there's a dispute, Google it.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a dispute about it. It's the Funks. There shouldn't be a dispute about that.
The first, it wasn't the.
You were about to say a different.
It's a fact,
No,
okay?
I thought you
The
said
only
tag
brothers that ever held the World
All right,
Heavyweight
well,
Championship
write this
were the
down,
Funks.
Eric.
It says the world heavyweight and the junior heavyweight.
What?
Yes. So if you're talking about the only brothers that
All
ever
right.
held the World Heavyweight
Well-
title, the answer is automatically the Funks.
It's either
I
the
don't
Funks
know
or the
that they held
Briscoes.
Junior
Okay.
Heavyweight title, but the Funks are
Look,
the
he's
only
getting all
ones that ever
pissed.
held the
I
World
think you're
Heavyweight
winning. It's
title.
okay.
Yeah, but the
Okay, we're gonna go back to that one. Relax. Somebody Google that.
Well, Jimmy called out the answer, so I'm taking it down.
Don't get me started on that.
I'm still his, but I would have said the Funks too.
But you said the Briscoes and he said the Funks. So, man, it's not cheating if you're right.
Okay. Royal Rumble for 500, please.
Who has the most consecutive appearances in the Royal Rumble?
Again, I'm going to say who is Kane.
Correct.
The most consistent performer.
That's the wrong one there, genius.
Absolutely.
Wrong one.
Never gets hurt.
It's going R.
See, you are no Vanna White either.
You don't run the camera.
You don't have the legs.
If I had a wheel, you'd be no Pat Sajak too.
Hey.
Sorry.
I just want to punch this kid in the dick now.
With those rings, man, you might pop a nut.
For
On the TV.
100. ECW.
Mark!
Finally.
Fucking Mark!
W.
Is this
What
really
was
So
Steve Austin's nickname in ECW?
Oh, come on!
What is
It's $100 question.
Right.
Go, Nikki.
Hey, while you have the free TV time, you should try to sell us up a couple albums.
Hey, my brother liked it.
Oh, why don't you go fuck yourself, faggot? God, come on!
Who were the Dudleys' last opponents?
Is there a
in
wager
ECW?
on the line here?
where Tommy Dreamer and Reeves?
Wrong.
Alright, well, it's okay. You can get that one wrong. You have control of the board again.
You didn't answer that question.
Who was the last opponents of the Dudleys in ECW?
Legit ECW or the
Legit ECW.
In legit ECW. Well, they came out of retirement with to wrestle for the tag team titles, and they lost them to Tommy Dreamer and Raven. I'm gonna say it was. Yeah, I don't know.
Spike Dudley and Baltimore.
Really? That's
I'll
ridiculous.
do one more. Random for 500, please.
Is
You
this
might as
game
well
over
clean
yet?
up the pool.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Just clean it up.
Randoms 500.
Answer the rest of the questions.
This turn of the century star, first to be recognized as World Wrestling Champion, was known as the Russian Lion.
Who is George Hackenschmidt?
Correct. Yes.
Yay!
I've never even heard that.
Just finish the board.
Nick, who did you lose your belt to? We leaving the rest of them up there?
George Hackenschmidt was the belt
Does anybody else want to chime in?
I'm gonna watch him answer
We
it.
want to see him answer the rest. You didn't write those for nothing. You gotta finish the board.
That's all you have.
What do you want?
Finish the board. Finish the board.
Finish it.
You're not robbing me of my final Jeopardy question
I
either.
won't even make you ask me anymore. I'm just going to go down.
Where's Billington? Where's
And then I'll go
Billington?
down mid-Atlantic.
Where is he?
Tom!
He's giving somebody a love hug right now.
Hey, you doubt me, pal? You doubt me, pal?
Yep.
Don't doubt me.
I can tell you whatever the hell I want.
I'm Vince
All right, let's go. I'm going to read
McMahon,
the rest of these questions. Anybody can chime in. ECW.
Better get hard at questions.
Ring announcer.
Listen up.
Guys,
Anybody can chime in, huh?
Cactus Jack held what title when he came to ECW to face Sabu?
I know it. What is the WCW Tag Team Championship?
Correct.
Of course you know it. You're smart.
At ECW's first pay-per-view, Barely
Everybody knows he's
Legal,
not smart.
who did RVD replace to face Lance Storm?
I think anyone.
I know.
We're thinking about the guy
Chris
who can
Candido.
wrestle.
Right.
Yeah!
Wow.
Butt kick.
Who helped Taz win the ECW title from Mike Awesome on April 13th of 2000? The Rope.
Can anybody answer this?
Yeah.
Who is Tommy Dreamer?
Yep.
Can anybody?
What was Johnny Weaver's finisher?
I got it.
Johnny Weaver's finish.
The Dreamweaver. I don't know. What was it?
Anybody?
What was it?
The end of the match.
What is it?
Johnny Weaver's finisher.
Losing.
Losing. What is it?
Sleeper hold.
I said Dreamweaver. That sounds like what happened.
Who was known as the Minnesota Wrecking Crew?
That should have been
I wouldn't have got any of these right.
Manager George Harris was known by what nickname?
I know, right?
What is it?
2 Ton. The last question.
Everybody noticed that I shaved.
One tough guy, known as the Profile.
Say Tommy Rich, but he wasn't the tough guy, really, was he?
Rip Paul.
So
Hold it.
close game.
How many points did Hansen have? No, he got one right. The Chris Candido.
That was right.
All right,
after
so you
we
got
saw the
200
even
points.
score.
How many of that 200 do you want to risk?
I'll risk it all.
Okay, and how much of your 5,000 points do you want to risk?
7.
7? Yeah. I know. My grand plan was to ask for the final Jeopardy question, who's going to win the Royal Rumble?
I go first. Alberto Del Rio.
Because it's his destiny.
Suck on my balls. CM Punk's gonna win.
Yeah.
Sheamus. Kevin Nash all the way. Kevin Nash. Morrison. I agree. CM Punk. Owen Hart.
He's winning.
Who's going to win the Royal Rumble? Triple H.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Triple